Everybody, Jay Manion here at the MPC Photo Gym, and here for the first time to do her road to the Olympia is
Ariel Khadr, Miss Fitness International 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, I thought you'd be here in your Terminator outfit.
Ooh, I don't know about that. We kind of terminated the Terminator in 2022. Okay. Yeah, but I'm still proud of that, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've known Ariel a really long time.
I was thinking about that actually on the way here. I was like, I think I know you honestly for almost more than half my life.
Yes.
And it's the first time I've came to Pittsburgh. So it's really an honor to be here, but it's so welcoming, honestly.
Tell the people how old you were when you turned pro.
I just turned 17, and that was in 2009.
So a long time. And I knew her before she turned pro because she was doing all the contests.
Yeah, you probably know me since about 2007 or 2008, but I started competing in 2008, actually, with figure, and then the next year I got my pro card right away in fitness in 2009. So I've been competing for a very long time. Yeah, and the industry's changed a lot since then.
I was going to say, we were just talking about names people probably don't even remember at this point.
For sure, yeah. I mean, some people know the old school names like I do because I grew up, honestly, watching the Olympia since I was 5. My parents literally would put on the Olympia, and that's how I knew what fitness and bodybuilding was.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, I am old school, even though I'm young, technically.
Yeah. So you're an old soul, let's put it that way.
Sure, especially in bodybuilding. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what number Olympia for you?
This will be my 7th Olympia.
It's pretty awesome.
Yes, I'm really excited for this one, though.
Now, are you excited for going back to the Olympia this year? Because you've got a couple of champions that are in it. Almost every division has multiple Olympia champions in it.
Sure.
And yours does, too.
I think the fitness lineup this year is probably one of the coolest and best lists we've seen in a really long time, as far as the difference in quality of girls that are showing up this year that made it to the stage. But honestly, I'm really just focused on myself. I'm not really worried about who's there. I just want to bring my best package and feel really confident with my routine and my physique.
Now, do you ever feel pressure because people are always expecting these out-of-this-world routines from you and costumes and everything else? So does that put any pressure on you?
I think I'm at the point where the most pressure put on me is from myself. So right now, I don't feel that pressure because I'm so proud of like what I'm going to be putting out there that I don't really feel that pressure. I definitely felt that pressure last year going into the Olympia, but leading up to the Olympia, I had terrible circumstances, honestly. And so there was a lot that led to the stage that the outcome was the way it was, but I look at things like everything happens for a reason, and this Olympia will mean that, and it will be shown when I get on the stage.
So I'm not even going to ask her what she's going to be doing in her routine because she won't tell us anyways. Plus, we only have a finite area to record right here.
Sure.
I mean, you could jump, but that's about it.
We'll save that for the gotta get the live stream
Yes.
for that.
Well, and this is really a concrete floor underneath here, so even the carpet's only that, but
Honestly,
that thing.
I would have rathered this floor than the Olympia floor last year.
More solid?
Yeah, because it was, I mean, I have practice now on an uneven floor like that, but it was very like sinking in. So to do handstand holds was very difficult, or any girls that were doing any holds was a little bit more difficult than the tumbling.
Right.
So like obviously tumbling would hurt on this, but it can still be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I don't think people realize that growing up, you were also a gymnast.
I was training as an elite gymnast, and I was a level 10 gymnast. And I was also actually a 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Obviously, in my routines, we've seen some of that, though.
Yeah, and so basically what she's saying is if you ever truly piss her off, memory will come back and she might just chop you out.
I definitely won't do that to you, Jam. It's okay.
Okay. I'll just be right here.
Don't worry, everybody. You'll be all right.
If she finishes the interview by herself, you know I said something dumb.
Oh, boy. Not going to happen. It's okay. I'll let you offend
on your part. No, I
I'll
can't.
let you offend me.
I can't guarantee it on my part.
You're too funny, Jam.
So, yeah, I mean, it was great when I saw you at the USA. I said about coming here. I said, because I've wanted to get more fitness. So this is actually cool because Missy's coming in this week, too.
That's really cool.
And then we have Whitney and Sid coming in together, which is going to be fun.
I heard about Whitney because we just had a photo shoot together with BSN. And I love that you guys are showcasing fitness.
I wanted to get more, but tell these ladies they need to come here.
Come on out to Pittsburgh and film with JM. It's welcoming and it's fun, and I'm honored to be here, truly. It is my first time, but just from the energy of walking in here and being able to be with everyone here, it feels very at home.
I mean, and I do a road to the Arnold every year too.
Okay, well, so we might be coming back.
You have two chances. You have two shots.
Here's my honesty. Yeah. Pittsburgh is freezing when it's January and February, but for you, I would make it happen.
Yeah, but you understand that being...
I do. I'm from New York. I mean, I got to kind of get my strength back here. But we moved to Florida, you become like soft. You become like...
Yeah, you become a wimp.
You become like...
Become a wimp. That's it. You're a wimp.
I'm never going back to the cold. But it's actually nice here. Like, it's a little bit crisp right now.
Yeah.
But then once it gets to snow, you're kind of like, oh, no.
So, like, if it dips below 60, all of a sudden now you're like...
Yeah, pretty much.
Acting like it was 30.
Especially with low body fat, you're just like, oh no, body's in SOS mode. Yeah.
All right. So you've competed in Orlando. You've competed in Vegas. Mm-hmm. Are you happy it's going back to Orlando?
I am happy it's going back to Orlando, but that's kind of because I live in Florida. So for me, it is more convenient, to be honest. But yes, I'm very excited that it's in Florida this year specifically. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, because the stages in Orlando are humongous. Mm-hmm. You know, in Vegas, no matter where you go, you're kind of limited to the venue. You know, but what we saw them do before, I think it's going to be crazy.
I'm super excited. I know they're going to level up because they always do. So when we get there, it's always like, what do we expect? But it's always something like, wow.
I liken it to an Ultra Music Festival stage.
I've never been to Ultra, actually.
I haven't either, but when you see it, it's huge, and they have a great sound system and a lot of lights. The
system is ridiculous.
Which is way better for all of you in fitness.
Of course, yeah.
You know,
absolutely, yeah.
You're not straining to hear what's going on.
1 year at the Arnold, I was telling them backstage, I'm like, I'm deaf, make the music extremely loud. Like, as loud as you can go.
Are you really deaf?
No, it was a joke. They have like the people backstage telling them like to fix the music or whatever to do. You're starting on stage. I'm like, no, just tell them to make it really loud. I'm deaf.
So I'm hard of hearing. You got to crank that.
Not true, but ironically, I was a hearing aid specialist in an audiology, so I guess it was fair enough to say. Yeah.
Well, you would know.
Yeah, I guess.
That is funny. I'm sorry. We'll probably get filleted over this, but in the moment right now, it's funny.
If you want to chew me out for that, it's fine. We'll deal with the Arnold on that one.
Go ahead and try, and that's when her martial arts will come back out again.
Exactly. Just make the music loud, and everything will be good.
All right. So, are you doing anything different this year to take that title?
I'm bringing a newfound confidence to the stage, and I know that this is my best package, mentally, physically. Like, I know this is time, and that's how I feel about it. So, no matter what the outcome is, I know that I at least did everything I could. And I didn't talk about it, but I did have an injury going into this Olympia. Actually happened in May, and it didn't almost until recently start to get better, but it was like an injury where you can't really show it because it's a hamstring injury. So then half my routine...
Whitney won with a broken leg, all right?
True. But it's been like something that was kind of on my mind, but more recently it's something that I was able to like let go of, and now I feel like much more confident going in because I don't feel like anything's holding me back now.
Well, good. I mean, your name's always brought up about it in contention to win, like the Arnold and the Olympia.
Well, I did win the Arnold twice, and last year we did have a little bit of a not so good showing. And
I'm saying for years I'm talking about it, even before all that.
I appreciate that.
Well, it wasn't me. I mean, people just talk, when you talk to people and that follow the sport, people that are in the sport, your name's always one of those ones at the top.
Thank you, JM. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to say about that, but I appreciate that.
Well, no, it's like you're always a threat to take a title.
Yep. And this year is a little bit of a calm storm, so.
As calm as it can be with you.
Absolutely.
All right. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're here?
Sure. I want to thank you. I want to thank Tyler and you guys for having me here. I want to thank my coach, Justin, because he did come along to help me get through my next workout. And I just want to thank the Olympia. I want to thank the Arnold, everybody that's been in my corner, my parents. They're always my number one support, really. And I'm probably missing people, like all my sponsors, but it's okay for now.
They understand. It's prep brain.
Exactly. My brain is a little bit on the low carbs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to see Ariel and what she's going to bring to the Olympia stage, try to get there in person because you can also see her at the Meet the Olympians.
I was going to say, well, Friday tickets are still available, so definitely go if you can.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But if you want to meet her up close and personal, go to that Meet the Olympians.
Oh, definitely that as well. And if not, the expo on Saturday, which is always fun.
Right. Worst case scenario, you can get the pay-per-view, but it's a whole different vibe when you're there.
Exactly. Get both. Watch it live on watch both.
While you're walking around. That's it. There you go.
Yeah.
Did Jake just hire you?
No, but maybe he should. That's funny. I'll take the job.
All right. So J.M. Manion.
Ariel Khadr.
Signing out for NPCNewsOnline.com. We look forward to seeing you in Orlando at the Olympia.